You get a lot more attention being a female, yeah, in a male-dominated space.
Interesting. That's just like, it is what it is. Like, I'm like, how do I create a controversy? Or she just accepts it.
This one brand had their birthday and they gave me a discount. So it was like, can you just make a video of 30 seconds just saying, happy birthday XXX, go to this page and win a X amount of discount. That's probably the worst because I mean, that's very shallow.
Yeah, you felt like you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was like, can I just give your money back?
So someone said that he'll super chat 10,000 rupees if I do it. And I did it.
This is the GGTV Loud Lounge. I am Xerxes, with me is Kaash, and we've got DJ Shaan. You deal with music, but electronic music, EDM. You are a gamer, but a female gamer. Now I'm picking on a point that you might possibly be getting a lot of hate on. Electronic dance music is not really music, it's not rock, it's not hip-hop, it's not rap. You're a female gamer, because you're pretty, you're getting a lot of views. How much do you face this on a regular...
On a daily basis. But,
daily basis?
Yeah, but I mean, as long as my bank is...
Hacker. Hacker.
Finance.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I am winning, right? I mean, so I'm okay with it. And it's true, I am a female, so I did make it to the top faster. Not denying it at all.
You would actually pick on that. Why? Like, you would actually say yes to that.
Yeah, because it does. I mean, you get a lot more attention being a female, yeah, in a male-dominated space.
Interesting. That's just like, it is what it is. Like, I'm like, how do I create a controversy? Or she just accepts it.
Okay.
And how much hate do you get for electronic and the fact that your father's in the industry?
Yeah, I mean, initially it was quite a bit, because at that time EDM was kind of booming.
Yeah.
It was coming to like the forefronts of the music industry, and people were like, oh, what is this, you know?
Yeah, like,
I mean, especially the ones that were super into, you know, rock and metal, and then even like pop, but like Michael Jackson pop. They would just be like, what is this? I mean, fair. I kind of agree, but at the same time, we are making music.
Right.
What goes behind their music is also a guy sitting in the studio and clicking buttons.
Right.
That's what we do.
That we don't see.
And that's what we don't see. You see them playing live. That's when the whole concept of DJing was like, what is this? You're just pressing play.
You're mixing songs.
You're mixing
a remix
songs.
boy.
Yeah, you're mixing songs. But then it kind of grew. People started understanding. People started learning it and seeing what the process actually behind a music producer and a DJ went. When it comes to the whole dad aspect, fair enough. You know, I agree with her. It's like, it is what it is. But at the same time, my dad was the kind of person that was like, dude, if you mess up on your first show and I don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to do this again. He still does that. I mean, I have people from my team who are like nervous when he comes to my shows, and even I'm looking always at him, because sometimes he might just be like, the minute he says this was incredible,
I'm like, okay, I earned this.
I could have probably the greatest show of my life, which I think is the greatest show, and he'd be like, yeah, that wasn't right, what are you doing? And I'm like, At the end of the day, people don't see what goes on behind. What, you know, it took to, for example, her to get to a larger level, who took me to get to a larger level. For me, it took 10, 15 years.
So does it take a toll on your mental health?
At some point,
I love how there's so much unison in the kind of questions I can ask both of you, because though you're in very distinct fields, we both are facing similar kind of public eye attention, right? So mental health toll, let's be open about it.
I mean, it does to some extent. Even, you know, you harden yourself to whatever extent. But sometimes you do see comments and you're just like,
why?
Yeah, why? And sometimes you try to reason with the person, you try to convert them to like understanding. Like, if they say something, you'll be like, bro, listen. Like, you'll send them like a comment, you'll be like, da. And sometimes they switch and be like, dude, I'm so sorry, I did not know this. Sometimes they just take it to another planet only, bro.
Yeah.
And then you know that, bhai, chhod de isko. Then you also think, I did what I had to do, leave it now.
The gaming audience is also like a little toxic here and there like that. First they'll start off with, they'll come up and say, Kaash Didi or whatever, big fan and all that. And then if I don't respond, they'll start abusing.
Like,
yeah. And to be fair, I think in the world of, the virtual world, you could say, just being behind a phone and behind a, you know, a game, it just makes it easy to say stuff. If you see the same person in person,
you'll be like, selfie le lo.
Yeah, they'll just be nice to you, and you'll be like, bro,
same guy.
Yeah, the same dude. Sorry, sir.
For you, favorite player you would team up with?
In what?
BGMI or on Call of Duty?
So on Call of Duty, I play with I play with the Vitality boys like Monk, Moonscope and all. They're playing the World Championship.
Wow.
But in BGMI, I really look up to Ninja as a player. He's one of my favorite players. And then with most players, like I just continuously have this trash talking sort of banter. So
wow,
Scout's fun to play with. Yeah.
Can you trash talk into the camera?
I don't trash talk back, but like all my teammates constantly challenge me, ask me to make a certain amount of kills and all.
But I'm sure you have some kind of rage issues. You can't be a mobile or a gamer without having rage
I'm a happy person in general.
So you don't abuse ever?
No, never.
Shaan, do you trash talk?
I abuse a lot.
Okay.
Like I play a lot of Fortnite. So the thing is, you can emote like a weird stuff right after that. I just enjoy that.
So you send like emojis. Like
yeah, that's a different kind of toxic.
So like you emote like you can like sweep the floor, and then you have other ones like I've got a moon rover. So like what's the other guy in Venom? The bad guy in Venom.
Carnage.
So I've got the Carnage. So he just like goes from this big guy into like he's driving a small moon rover. I'll drive over there like body and stuff. It's very dark.
So turns out you also play a lot of games.
Yeah, relatively.
What are your games of choice? Clearly Fortnite's one of them.
Fortnite, FIFA. I've started Battlefield 2042 as well. It's quite nice. Quite nice. And F1. I started to become a big fan of that recently. I don't have the whole setup.
So you have the rig and
no,
the pedals?
Just right now, I'm just playing off.
You should try. Have you tried?
Even Abhinandan from GG's been telling me to get it.
Yeah,
so
man. It's like it feels like you're driving a real car.
Yeah, so you've been telling me I'd probably be horrible at it, to be fair.
Really?
But the worst thing is once you play F1 and then you have to go for a drive with your friends and you've been playing F1 all day. That's horrible because suddenly you're like in the mood, you suddenly start taking turns and
then you're right there, yeah. Like pa.
No, and sometimes I'll be driving, I'll get out my gate and then I'll take that one turn and I'm like, oh, Shaan, calm down.
Real life. I love it. Like you came in as a music guy, but you're also now talking about games. Are you thinking of getting into streaming?
Definitely, I am trying. And I mean, because I enjoy playing games quite a bit, and it is an avenue that I'm looking towards. I'm just trying to figure my way out in terms of who I am. Who you are on a game is very different from who you are in real life.
And also the games that are working in India are mostly like PUBG and like
and I'm very
and your Fortnite, FIFA and all doesn't have a very massive Indian audience.
Exactly.
So are you going to change games or are you going to try
I'm gonna
cultivate?
I used to play a bit, but then I'm one of those guys that likes like a
Are you a casualish gamer?
Yeah, I'm not like a super. I mean, in Fortnite, I have a lot of like goodness. I have a lot of like, especially against the one that guys that build.
So you don't build in Fortnite?
I build a lot of walls. That's it.
Is that also your personal life? Nice. Is that your personal life reflecting into a game, building walls?
I have to think about that.
Do you have any tips to noob streamers?
Need it.
It's not about your gameplay. It's about how entertaining you are. That's it. Because someone's spending their time not playing a game themselves or not doing anything else, they are watching you. So you might as well make it worth their while. So
I'm going to keep being shit at games.
Even if you're shit, but as long as you're
as long
fun,
as you're entertaining in this shit game.
As long as you're good shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
good shit.
Good
close to an abuse. Close to it.
Please beep it. I don't want to ruin my good girl.
Most memorable stream. Do you have a memorable stream that you really remember? Considering you've had a recent start into the gaming career, is there one stream that stands out as a favorite compared to the other streams?
So there's this thing in Call of Duty called a nuke. If you hit 20 kills in a row without dying, you get a nuclear bomb where you wipe out the entire other team, and it's not so common to get it. I mean, it's really tough to get it. And someone on the chat dared me to get it and said that they would super chat. So super chat is like
where they can give you
money. So someone said that he'll super chat 10,000 rupees if I do it. And I did it. And he didn't super chat me.
Of course he didn't. All talk. No bite.
Yeah, but that was really cool. I mean, I haven't felt that proud in a while.
Very nice, very nice. What's the worst thing you've done for money? Okay, that came out wrong. You do brand collaborations. Yeah, right? What's your best and worst brand collaboration?
There's one that I had to just basically shout out. This one brand had their birthday and they gave me a discount. So it was like, can you just make a video of 30 seconds just saying, happy birthday XXX, go to this page and win a X amount of discount. That's probably the worst because I mean that's very shallow.
Yeah, you felt like you didn't do anything for that.
I was like, can I just give your money back? The best one I would say, to be fair, was Budweiser. I did one on the World Cup, the Football World Cup.
Nice.
And they flew me and a couple of guys to Russia.
Oh, that's
and
so
for the World Cup final.
Yeah.
So I didn't get paid for that, which I'm
you don't
totally okay with.
I'll pay you.
I'm fully okay with that. If you take me to any World Cup, Qatar.
I grew up with not being able to speak without stammering. I had a speech disability.
What are you saying?
And
You do pretty
I've
well.
overcome
Yeah.
it like in the last 1 or 2 years.
What do you say?
Because I had to.
Okay.
And hosting a show is like extremely tough, man. Like I didn't expect it to be so tough. So I think that's the worst thing I've ever done. I'll never do it again,
Is this,
man. I
this
don't
kind
know
of
how.
a show or like a live show?
No, as an actor, stand up and greet.
Oh, like live.
What's the best brand collab?
Best would be I love poker stars because I play a lot of poker. So I think that's the best because
You do have a poker face. I could not tell what you're thinking.
I'm their brand ambassador, so I think that's
Congratulations.
my
Oh,
favorite.
exclusive.
Good stuff. That's a break right here. You heard
That's
that first.
my favorite.
Poker Stars Ambassador. There's a lot more spicy content from where that came from. So do not forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified as soon as a new video is uploaded. And of course, subscribe, like, comment and share this video.